Alright, it's letting me know I am currently streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. I'm finna go and check my YouTube right now to see if it's showing up. Even though I have it unlisted, I'll still be able to put it up on my end. Got that access granted, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Streaming on YouTube. And it's interesting. I'm streaming on YouTube. Everything sounds good. That's a YouTube stream. I don't know if you can see that. But on the YouTube stream, it's still the same. Like delay is only like 1 second, 1 or 2 seconds. That's cool. So it's 1 or 2 seconds on the YouTube stream, and about 10 seconds on the Facebook as far as the delay. Yeah, I'm really shocked at that. Like before, the delay was like 30 seconds. So to go from 30 seconds to 10 seconds is really good. That's not long at all to give a response to somebody when they comment and whatnot. And the CPU usage is between 67%. It's fluctuating between the 60s and 70s, so it's still pretty good. This is dope. So this would be cool. So yeah, so this is how I would try to make it be if I was doing this live on a typical day. Is that I would start with this. And then I would come with this, and that's what would be the starting. And that last one would probably play until I get ready. If I'm coming on the stream, just trying to get stuff set up or whatnot before I start live. And they'll be in between the pre-show and the actual show. So like when I have the patrons on the pre-show, when I get ready to transfer to public, I make it public and I just do that screen to give myself time to prepare. Because when I get back on, I'm gonna go straight into the stream. I mean, straight into the show. So now I don't notice it now. So when I could see the text here before, but now I don't. See on YouTube, it would normally it'll stay there. I gotta sign it every time. I just gotta remember the source. Don't know about that one. We talking about the chat not showing up. It probably will show up again. Gotta work out something. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look at too. Yeah, I should be able to save the source settings. So I'm looking into that. Hey, what's up, Richard? What's going on, brother? I gotta check where I can keep source in memory. But see what happens is like I have to authorize it every time. Or maybe if I keep the source in memory, I won't have to authorize it. It'll automatically be authorized. So I'm gonna check that for Facebook too. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything right now that show that has the where when I switch scenes that what I have on here now will stay. But as I continue to figure out the software, I figure that part out. I'm going to uh, I'm going to message myself on the YouTube. So I just messaged myself on there. And there you go, talking to yourself. Is that healthy? No, it ain't healthy. I assume that someone's that's listening. So I've been live now on Facebook for 24 minutes. That's about how long I was on YouTube last and testing it out. So there hasn't been any buffering. The sounds good. You know, the chat's up. So like when I finish my show and I get ready to do questions or whatever, I click over to this side and I can see the chat. Now the thing is, here I won't be able to scroll, so I will have to announce, hey, if you have questions, now's the time to type them. 'Cause I can be able to see it, or I have to go and pull up the browser to be able to see the chat. What up, Jasmine? How you doing? I'm just doing a test. I'm finna my live streams for my podcast. I'm finna make them public, and so I'm excited. Starting probably the beginning of the month, in November, I'm gonna start doing public live streams both on YouTube and Facebook. And so I'm just basically trying to get my settings together and trying to get my layout together of how I want to go about it. So that's about it. Yeah, so that's about it. All right, Nathan said it's all good. See, when it comes to the Facebook chat, I can have it on my phone pulled up so I can be able to scroll here and check out questions I may miss because I can't scroll in the actual software. So I guess I have to do the same thing with Facebook for my phone too. Or maybe I have my tablet or something like that I can use to scroll on the side, have it sitting to the side where I can just look at it. Okay, proud of you. Hey, I really appreciate it. Hey, you've already supported. You've already supported. If you want to support more, I greatly appreciate it. But you've already supported a great deal. The Jasmine, she was one of the first people to buy a shirt from me. Sure was, man. My retro prescribed truth design. I really appreciate you. She got one for her and her husband. I would greatly appreciate that. And she knocked out. Janae, she is definitely asleep. The boys are asleep, but I would definitely tell her you said hey, and I will hug them for you. Hey Jasmine, if you still on, Jasmine, you tell me what topics you would like to hear on here. What topics would you like to see addressed on the podcast for Prescribed Truth? I need more shirt. Hey, you get them. I'll send you a link if you need me to. I'll send you a link to some more. I have different designs now. He needs more money. Hey, yo, lie, that's the truth, Nathan. Bro, you a trip. You know, and I've been thankful so far, man, with everything. Like, uh, this right here, this setup and everything is like cost effective. You know, I thought I had to spend more money. More money, more shirts. Are you a trip, bro? And that's man. This is what I look forward to. I think probably Jasmine went off for now, but this is what I look forward to. I'm like look forward to like these kind of interactions, like these live interactions. I look forward to that. Hey man, bro, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Uh, in the beginning, I had to Edwin actually helped me a lot as far as even like put myself out there as far as asking for support because I always had a stigma against that. Like I was like, man, I'm not gonna put myself out there, but you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for support. But at the same time, I'm thankful for where I am. I'm thankful for those who give, and you know, and I'm not really having to beg anything like that. Like it's not about that. Because regardless, like if man, regardless if I didn't have any help financially at all, I mean I would still record. It probably wouldn't look as good. I probably wouldn't have this mic or anything like that right now, but I still record. you know, I have cameras. I do photography, so I have cameras. I got a camera. I had a mic. It probably wouldn't sound as good, but I would still record because the whole thing was just trying to get the information out to people. Um, my tablet is not that big. It's like it's a Amazon Fire, and so I mean I know I can get on Facebook on there, but it's not that big. I mean, I think it's a 7 inch. It's a 7 inch. So I mean maybe later on I have something bigger, but that's what I have then starting out. I don't know why. Like I just realized, bro. I don't know why I have these headphones on because I can't hear nothing, and I'm not playing any sound. I can't monitor my voice, so I don't know why I don't know why I got these headphones on. All right, I check it out. Oh, it just came to me. Oh man, appreciate it, bro. Oh, God's good, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And you know, I'm not gonna get emotional on the live stream, bro. I'm not. Man, uh, a year ago, you know, like man, somebody on the outside in may look at what I'm doing now. It's like it ain't much. I don't have like a big following and that kind of stuff. I always say that, but it's like a year ago, man. I didn't think I'd be here with this program. Like I didn't think I was gonna go far with it. I struggled with being consistent. Like I would start something and I wouldn't finish it. I wouldn't see it through. And so, like being at the point now, like being here right now doing this live today or tonight, it's real big for me because this is the only thing when it comes to like things I set out to do, other than my photography business, I stay consistent. God bless me, time to bless others. Amen, bro. Amen, bro. And my prayers of the Lord allow me to be able to push it forward. Matter of fact, especially those who are selflessly doing this work. By God's grace, man, continue to pray for me, bro. I know me and you talked and everything, so just continue to keep me in prayer. I continue to do that. I continue to keep my mind focused on Him in this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you something. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you something real quick. All right. So I've been like trying to look for some things to do as far as having giveaways and whatnot. So I'm gonna present this on the actual live stream when I do it. But for those who watching us on Facebook, you don't want to be able to see this now. But instead of the notebook you gave, um, Nathan, he supported the ministry, donated this to be able to do a giveaway. It's a notebook, journal, prescribed truth engraved with the scripture. Oh, it's upside down there. The prescribed truth scripture, Ephesians 4:25. Like, I can't wait to do the giveaway for this. I know somebody out there like taking notes like I do. And my church, they blessed me with these books. I don't know if you can see them, but these are the nine marks of a healthy church. Different points. One on evangelism, uh, discipleship or discipling, and sound doctrine. I got a couple copies of those. I'm gonna be giving it away. Dad. I would love to hear anything about the word. I never turned down that. Also, I watch and support because you are who you are all the time. About the word, family, and people listen to the truth. Nathan, support and kind word proves that we can support people from the heart. Amen. Appreciate that, Jasmine. Appreciate that so much. And you know, a lot of my passion for the truth in that way is because I was lied to. I was in a church that I was lied to. I'm not talking about a couple of churches I've been to, but the one that was kind of traumatic for me is that I was lied to really heavy, and that actually affected a lot of how I live my life, marriage, and everything else. Like Jasmine, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people who watch my channel know this is my second marriage. You know, my first marriage, you know, went bad. Bad theology. Didn't understand the gospel. Didn't understand love. I mean, it just, you know, wasn't truly saved. You know, a lot of that stuff. So I mean, that's why like healthy gospel-centered teaching is so important across the board. Not just when it comes to you going to church, but just how you live your life. Because like, how do you handle when you go through hard times? You know, people say they trust in God, but do they really? Now these are some free resources that I got. So I got A.W. Pink, Sovereignty of God, and I really I really want to keep this for myself, but I'm gonna give it away. I got it free. I'm gonna give it away. The Sovereignty of God. I'm gonna get another copy for myself, but I'm gonna give this one away. And these are some pamphlets. One is the Doctrine of Election, the Doctrine of Assurance, and the Doctrine of Justification. All those are written by A.W. Pink. Oh yeah, it's free. I didn't know he had free stuff on Kindle. I have to check that out. But yeah, I like the Oh yeah, I like the 9 Marks videos too. Like that, this like 9 Marks has really helped me when it came to finding a solid church. Like finding a good church that taught the scriptures. 9 Marks really helped out. Yeah, but that's what I plan on doing. I plan on doing those giveaways. When I start doing when I do the live recording and stuff like that. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna go about it. Gotta show this notebook again. This is a beautiful notebook. Beautiful. Nathan, I really appreciate you for this. Can't wait. I can't wait to put this in somebody's hand. Yeah. Did I hear Trip Lee sermon? I want to say I have. It's probably been a while, so I don't necessarily remember it. So I probably need to listen to it again. But I've heard Trip Lee preach a few sermons. Oh yeah, Trip Lee, Trip Lee, that guy. I love his music. But when he preached that word, man, and, you know he's young. You know, yeah, Trip Lee, that's my dude. Yeah, but Y'all know I appreciate y'all support so much. I do. Just even the kind words and just the prayers. I really do appreciate it. Mainstream, he is the most doctrinally sound. Yeah, I want to say there are a couple others, but Triple E stands out because out of the crew that he was with, well, I don't know if he's still with them. Reach, I think he's with Reach Records. I think he's the only one who still proclaims the truth of the gospel and stays in that lane. Like I know Lecrae kind of went a different way. Not necessarily saying I'm not saying he's not saved, but I don't really know where he is with all that. And Andy Mineo, I don't know where he is with all that either. But yeah, Triple E kind of he's been consistent. Yeah, yeah. It seemed like when he started incorporating secular artists and stuff like that, start finding some issue. But unfortunate. And then the point where he doesn't want to label himself as a Christian rapper. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to have that label. But Peter talks about that if we suffer as a Christian, we're not to be ashamed. So if you're about to label because somebody like ragging on you because you're a Christian and A, B, and C, and then you say, don't call me a Christian. I don't want to be labeled with that. Like the Bible tells us not to be ashamed of that label. Like we're supposed to glorify God in that label of being a Christian. But see, I'm a photographer. Like I do photography, but above that, I'm a Christian photographer. So I'm a photographer, but I'm not gonna take any kind of picture. So I'm not gonna do no nude photos. I'm not finna do a gay wedding or any of those things. Like I'm a photographer, but I'm also a Christian photographer. So the label matters. So that means I lose out on some money. I lose out on some opportunities, but so be it. Gotta provide like he's always has. Man, bro. Um, it does seem like there's a little delay in my voice from is syncing in video when it comes to the Facebook live. Is my voice syncing with the video? It looks like it is. Just checking. Okay, that's cool. 16-second delay in the chat. All right. Well, hey, this has been good. I think this is good to go. Could be Facebook servers having issues. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I think this is good though. I think I'm gonna call it a night on the live stream. I'm still streaming on Facebook. I'm still streaming on YouTube live and Facebook. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check the YouTube stream real quick one last time. Yeah, it's still streaming good. All right, take it easy, brother. God bless, man. Thank you again for everything. All right, for anybody else who happened to catch this before I take it off, I'm gonna leave this up. I'm not gonna delete it. So I really appreciate you watching. If you do happen to catch this on the replay and just enduring all this longevity on there, uh, the link's there if you want to support me financially. If not, I appreciate your prayers. Also, I'm on YouTube. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And so, with that being said, remember, in a world full of errors, the only thing the doctor prescribes is truth. Blessings.